Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
You talking real low, like we're on late night radio.
I got my Barry Manilow voice.
Yeah, I felt like I was listening to late night radio.
The quiet storm. Steph Curry.
In the kitchen, cooking with the Curry.
Yeah. So what's up, dog?
What's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all holding up? There's a lot of chaos around here. We're gonna make this work, though. You know how it goes.
We all at home. Our daughter upstairs screaming right now. So
absolutely,
it's all good, man. Hey, listen, thank you for coming on to the Wind Down, man. Thank you for this challenge, quote unquote, in a sense.
Yeah, for sure.
For saying you would do this.
I'm excited. I have no idea what I'm doing in here, so
you know more than I.
Ayesha,
I'll follow you. You cook a little bit more than I do.
I got one meal, bro. Like, I got a 5-ingredient pasta that nobody can mess up unless you overcook the noodles. Like, that's easy.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, what you cooking tonight? Tell us what you cooking.
All right, let me get you the full spread. You ready?
Yeah, let me see it.
You ready, Ayesha?
Yeah.
Ayesha's gonna be here in a second.
I'm just getting some wine glasses.
She's getting some glasses.
She come. Listen, D Wright just commented, right? So
what did he say?
With D Wright, obviously very good friends. You was his teammate for a little while. Tell me a little something about D Wright that you know.
Oh, D Wright, man.
Good morning.
The funniest dude I know, and he don't really say much. He's just funny. He's got this funny essence, right? So like, anytime you telling him something funny, his laugh. Nah, D Wright. D Wright did one of those. He'd be like, when he get mad about something, I'm 38 hot right now. Like, that's my guy though. He still lives right down the across the bay now. I'm saying he lives across the bay. I'm not gonna tell him exactly where he lives right across the bay. So we stay in touch. Obviously, him and Ayesha and Mia really tight. I know Gav. So
for sure.
He is one of my. That's my guy.
Hey, before you got on, me and the wife was having a conversation about spaghetti or pasta. When you grew up, and I know you grew up a little different than I did you put sugar in your spaghetti?
Yes.
Yes.
What? No. Wait, what?
Gav, you gotta explain this one.
Yes.
Wait, what? Why is the camera so high?
Wait, no sugar in the spaghetti?
What's up?
No sugar in the spaghetti, Gav?
Wait a minute, sugar in spaghetti. You didn't do that? Ayesha, you didn't do that?
Oh, you did? You put sugar in spaghetti, Ayesha?
Yes.
I still put sugar in spaghetti.
Okay. Y'all some different kind of Negroes in here. Nah.
Yo, show us the spread. Show us the spread. Show us what you want.
You do the spaghetti, the sugar with my aunts and my mom used to put pepperonis in there, all sorts of.
I don't know about the pepperoni.
Reasonable things, not sugar. I don't understand that.
There's a reason though. It cuts the acidity of the tomato.
I like the acidity. Okay.
She brought a whole technical reasoning to it. I just thought it tastes good. She brought the whole technical reasoning behind it.
It brings out more of the tomato.
Now, do you guys bake on top? First of all, they make the spaghetti, then they bake it with American cheese. Thank you. On top of the sugar spaghetti.
I've had that for one or two Thanksgivings. I've had that.
A spaghetti casserole, if you will.
Let me tell you something. My father cooks amazing spaghetti.
It's sweet.
It's sweet.
Spaghetti casserole.
It's sweet now. You ain't gonna get your body fat checked out. You eat it, but
absolutely, it's not good for this time of place right now.
It's bomb though. Facts.
But she just left, so I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit what I'm cooking tonight.
Let's
right?
do it.
It's not going. Thankfully, everybody who's watching this is not here and don't have to taste test because we ain't gonna hold myself to a whole standard. But we got a little pan steak. Tonight the special is a little pan steak out of a little cast iron skillet. It's a fillet. We got some seared scallops.
Oh.
The little surf and turf.
Oh.
And we're gonna round that out with a little Brussels sprout.
Oh, you already lost.
Wait. You couldn't fuck, baby. You on my side.
I'm scared.
You on my side.
You already lost.
I'm scared.
It sounds real good, right?
Scared.
Are you cooking for the family or what? I mean, what's up? Everybody eating that?
I got 2 fillets here. The kids there's too many kids around here. I don't think I got enough food for
Oh, okay, because I was about to say the kids to tell the truth. Like, they don't like it. We didn't know right away.
Honestly, we ordered Chick-fil-A. And we love Cabernet Sauvignon, and so we like a big bold cab.
Yeah.
So one night at a birthday dinner for his mom.
Steph, wash your hands, Steph.
Yeah, wash them hands.
20 seconds.
I'm singing the alphabet right now.
One night at a birthday dinner for his mom, I said, you know, you're like a big bold cab, like the women in our family are like a big bold cab, and you're a great representation of that. So we're like, big bold cabs. Let's get into it. And so it's luscious, it's very forward, and then our second we came out with was this Sauvignon Blanc, and it's super grapefruity and floral. We enjoy doing it. We're so close to Napa, it only made sense.
We gotta do a group trip back up to Napa.
Yeah, that'd be so much fun. I'm gonna lower this chooch. I don't know
want to see
what.
these onions right here, everybody.
Yeah.
So
What's that? What you got? Did you tell everybody what you cooking?
Yeah, man, I'm making pasta over here, man. Pasta, little Cabernet wine, it goes perfect.
Wait, where'd it go?
Hold on. We'll show y'all. Hold on.
How do you? Why is it
So
so
I'm cooking.
zoomy?
I'm getting a recipe out of my chef's book.
Oh, that's big time.
Right. So here we go, right here.
Oh.
You guys see the white wine is already with it, so it's already perfect.
Wait, so what's in it? What's the protein in it?
First of all, this is very healthy. Okay, let's let y'all know this ain't that pasta that you gotta worry about with the love handles.
Yeah.
Right? Baby, here.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My wife don't tell y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get these onions ready.
Absolutely. I'm about to. What am I about to do? Toss these Brussels sprouts. That's what I'm about to do. With some olive oil.
We don't have electrical insight, except for these onions, but it's fine.
Wait, are we starting with white, or do you want to just get into the red?
So this lentil penne pasta with turkey meat sauce. Ayesha, what are your thoughts on ground turkey? Because I like ground.
You like ground what?
I like ground beef, like regular ground
Yeah.
with the fatty pool of grease on top.
We use a lot of
a Midwest thing.
Like typically, like during the season, we use a lot of ground turkey. But I do prefer ground beef. Yeah.
Hey, this masterpiece that I'm making over here.
You don't even like onions, baby.
All right, so next,
no pressure on
this is all about making sure that I represent what Chef has really put together for us. Okay, so next, guys, I'm about to throw some garlic in there, only half of it. All right, I'm just letting y'all know my process. All right?
Yeah, you gotta tell the people what you're doing. You can't
I'm over here
just say that.
slicing. I'm slicing.
We should move the camera right
Yeah,
here.
I want to make sure you cook
Do
it.
it. Yeah, bring it. Bring it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move the camera so he can talk and chop.
So right now, I'm in the process of slicing up these Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna try to sound real professional with it. I want to make sure the Brussels sprouts are nice and chopped evenly, so get the olive oil sopping up. You gotta do a little
Does that work?
camera trick. So.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I don't know if y'all, but y'all probably can smell my aroma through the phone. It smells so good over here.
Sure.
What is that? We got onions and.
Hey, so I got a question. Who's the real Okay, so who got the trademark on Chef Curry?
Well, now I do.
Okay, you got the trademark on Chef Curry. They call him. I was just wondering.
I had to throw the no look because they was trying to put that on me, and I ain't want none of them problems. No, sir.
Everybody, I'm about to pour a little white wine into my ingredients. I just want y'all to know.
Oh, you
right?
drinking it and using it in there? Oh,
Drinking
okay.
it and using it. And listen, I watched my parents. They ain't pour wine. They pour a little something else. But I watched my parents do this.
His parents also put American cheese on top of spaghetti.
That's right. That's right.
Let's see how it turns out.
Okay, that's good enough, babe.
Uh-huh.
Baby, you smell it.
Okay, step
I
two.
On the pan. Just put it on the pan and put it in the oven.
Baby, can you talk to Ayesha about
Her magazine?
yes, talk to
Ayesha, tell us about your magazine.
Oh my God! Stop!
Let's see it. Oh, sweet July.
Hey,
That cover girl.
that's official. That cover right there. I should cook like this the whole time.
Mmm.
You're real sexy with it. Oh, by the way, I have preheated this oven to 425 degrees for these here Brussels sprouts.
Wait.
Oh.
You don't want
Oh,
crap.
Okay. I don't know. I definitely gonna look at those Brussels sprouts when you're done. Brussels sprouts ain't easy to make.
Hey, nah, we're gonna find out today.
Everybody,
No.
I'm about to do a little salt and pepper, give a little more seasoning to my sauce.
This
so
is
what is your
hilarious
magazine going to cover? What kind of things? What kind of topics?
me. What'd you say?
What kind of things is your magazine going to cover? What issues? What kind of stuff? What can we look for?
I wanted it to be super inclusive, and so this first issue we're talking all about sunscreen and skincare for all skin types, because I feel like a lot of us don't know that you still actually need to wear sunscreen. And I think I've seen you talk about the fact that you always wear sunscreen.
Yes.
I feel like I've read that before, and it's so important because our community is actually more susceptible to, we don't get skin cancer as often, but when Black people do, they're more likely to fall super, super ill from it. So people don't know that. And so we dive into that. My mom has a column in there where she talks about, just going through a transitional phase in her marriage and personal life and just being 57 and fabulous. And so I was really excited to have that for her because it's always been a dream of hers. And then just featuring local businesses, small businesses, all sorts of things. It's honestly a dream come true, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It's dope. Like nobody I know that's like younger has their own magazine and is all about.
Give me the book. I need the book.
Oh. See, this is how you end up with American cheese on top of it. Wait, can I just say that both your mamas fine? Last year at your birthday party,
Yes.
your mom and Steph's mom are
crazy.
top 5 hottest moms ever in life.
It's so ridiculous. And I'll see like crazy comments on Instagram. So like, how do you feel that your mother-in-law and your mom look better than you? I'm like, I feel great because that means I'm going to age very well. Thank you.
Y'all fine. Y'all fine.
Ayesha, I got a question. So I know, I think you started off kind of everything. You blog, right? Like early on, you had a blog. So you started everything on blog. So we have a lot of people that's out here listening that, they're in this space where they want to do something, they want to create something, but they don't know how to do it. How was your process and why you started the blog, and how was your process of doing that to get to where you are now, where you have an empire?
Empire. Can we talk about it?
Oh God, you guys are making me sweat. I feel so crazy.
Yes, we walk into International Smoke in San Francisco. We were like, this is my friend's restaurant, and give us some barbecue.
You need that sauce, though.
The barbecue sauce.
You need that barbecue sauce.
I know. I feel like when you have a purpose and a calling, like things happen organically. So as long as you're passionate about the steps that you're taking and what you're doing, and it comes from an organic place, that the right doors are going to open for you as long as you're putting in the work. I think a lot of people don't know the behind the scenes stuff that goes on and the effort that people are putting in off of Instagram, and the long nights and the office nights. We never really show that, and maybe we should start. But there's just a lot of work that goes into everything. But I think for anybody like looking to start doing something, it's just do it with conviction and not letting anybody stop you. There's gonna be a lot of no's before you get to a yes.
Right.
A lot of the no's. Talk about the no's. Talk about the no's.
The no's are ruthless. They hurt. But life's about resilience and what's that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you like these? What is that? These are sausages, baby.
Also turkey sausage?
So these right here are turkey sausages right here. All right, we keeping it healthy, y'all. We keeping it healthy.
That's awesome.
You see me, Steph? Pour a little olive oil in the skillet. Now I'm about to throw this turkey sausage in there. Chad, that is just Chad and not hot dogs, bro. Don't do that.
I'm going to see how my
They were hot dogs.
They are not hot dogs, just
I'm
Chad.
done.
There's the guy that puts American cheese on sugary spaghetti.
Are you
Can't
keeping
wanna-
track of the steak
you wanna
count?
see-
Are
Yo,
you keeping track?
Steph,
This sizzle right here.
what we got?
So I just put the pan steaks on right here.
There's fillets.
I keep saying the wrong meat.
Don't worry about it.
You said pan steak. If we get it. Pan steak.
Pan fillet. That's a cardinal sin in the kitchen. You gotta talk to your food like it's got value.
Break it down.
It's got
It's,
life.
Number.
it's filet. You're just cooking it in a pan.
Hey, yo, Steph,
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you, man.
What's good?
So listen, I feel like me and you are kind of similar in this respect right here, right? I feel like we're both two guys that probably, when it's all said and done, will not get the overall respect that we probably should get from this game, right? How do you deal with that? For all the kids and everyone's out there listening, how do you deal with that? One, while you're playing as one of the top players in the game, but maybe not getting respect that the real basketball players know you should get.
I mean, it comes in waves. I think the grind to get to that level, like the championship experiences, and people knowing your name and you creating that fear every time you walk in the gym that they know that you're there. Like that journey's so dope because every night it's like I'm proving to myself first and foremost that the work that I put in is paying off, and like it starts to build your confidence. Then you start winning, and everybody loves you, right? Like there's that window where you can do no wrong, and it's cool. Like, but it still doesn't change the drive that got us there. But then afterwards, what I'm finding out, like as soon as you have a little vulnerability or a little window for them to come in, they come full circle. So like. I mean, I wouldn't say it hurts. It's just more entertaining for me because, like I told somebody earlier, I'm so confident in like who I am, and that has come from the people around me, the circle that I got that's so tight that they're not gassing me, but they keep it real, and that has allowed me to kind of take all the criticism, whether I might have like a human like, oh man, bump them, or I'm about to go tweet something right quick. I still have those reactions, but at the end of the day, like I know who I am, I know what I put into it, and at the end of the day, the hate is always louder than the love, and then we gotta change that. But we just deal with it. That's the biggest thing. You just gotta be confident in who you are. That comes with work. You gotta prove it to yourself first.